Good afternoon. I hope everyone's well today. Thank you for watching. As always, it is appreciated. Zarah Sultana, the Labour MP, resigned from the Labour Party earlier this week, and the reason she chose to resign from the party is not the assisted dying. It's not about the abortions that are going to be allowed up until birth, not about the winter fuel payment, not about the tax on the farmers. No. Her pet peeve, her biggest issue, is the fact that the British government has decided to proscribe Palestine Action as a terrorist organisation. This, of course, follows on from the lefties, the lunatics, the nutjobs, the communists breaking into Crown property, RAF Bryce Norton, I believe, and deciding to attack our defence capacity, deciding to damage and deface our airplanes, our warplanes. That is a terrorist action. That should be a prescription charge. These people should be arrested. They should be put in prison. That is my opinion on the matter. I'm unwavering on that. You don't attack our military. You do not do that. You do not attack our property. We are paying for it. And it's as simple as that. Suffice to say, she doesn't see it like that. She decided to put out something. What was it? Let's have a look now. There we are. We are all Palestine Actions, according to Zarah. No, definitely not. I am not Palestine Action. I am not a terrorist. I am not a terrorist sympathiser. My loyalty is to the United Kingdom. My loyalty is not to a religion, and it's not to foreign conflicts. I really don't care. I care about people in the UK, and I care about local issues. Micro issues, local issues for everybody. Not got time for international disputes because we've not got our own house in order. That's just my opinion on the matter. So she decided to splinter off and form a new party with Jeremy Corbyn. The only problem was, which I thought was quite funny, she didn't discuss it with him beforehand. It was all off the hoof, off the cuff. Very emotional, no logic, and no reason. All emotion. Go figure. That's a lefty for you. That's a far left nutter for you. That's what they tend to do. She's not very bright either. She's not the sharpest tool in the shed. This tweet from a few years... Oh, there we go. The app banned Palestine Action. There's the information there. They've decided to ban it. Yay. A couple of years ago, she put out a tweet complaining about trains being delayed on the LNER line from London up to Leeds. And she's been waiting outside London for 3 hours. And she thinks that's a reminder and a reason why we need to put the trains into public ownership. Bit of an issue with that, Zara. Sweetheart. They were already in public ownership, and they were put into public ownership 4 years before you tweet. So, public ownership, communism, isn't always the answer. You should remember that. This is the thing with the lefty lunatics. They're not very good with facts, reason, or the actual evidence. They're not very good at any of these things. It's all emotion, and they don't want you to look too closely because they realise if you look too closely, your rhetoric it doesn't hold water. No one buys it. The good news is this faction, this fringe movement at the moment, will probably take between 5 to 10 points off Labour, which makes a right of centre party all the more likely in government in 2029. Specifically off the top of my head, Jess Phillips and Wes Streeting are both on wafer-thin majorities, and they will fall to this party come 2029. This is why they're so skittish about anything regarding a particular demographic pertaining to the religion of peace. It's because they are dependent on that voting bloc to get them into power. And it's not just those two, Jess Phillips and Wes Streeting. There's many others all around the country. So the fact that Labour is imploding is a positive. I don't think many regular British people will be voting for this new party, whatever they decide to call it. It's a bit of a joke. I'm here with my popcorn. I think it's really funny. Luckily for us, we have warriors like Nick Tanconi. He went out, I think it was down in London today, maybe in another location in the UK. This is the core constituency and the demographic that Zarah and Jeremy Corbyn will be courting with their new party.
Communist scum off our streets. They didn't like it, guys. They didn't like it. Communist scum. You're going home. You're going home. You're going home. The police don't know what to do with themselves. Domestic terrorists. Left-wing extremists. Get off our streets. They love it. Communist scum off our streets.
Well done, Nick. Well done. That makes me chuckle, and I'm glad we've got people like that taking the fight on a local level. It's a positive, and this is a good thing in my view. He's a good guy. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I've seen him in a few spaces before today, and he just comes across as really earnest and really genuine. When we've got people like that on our side, and you look at the nutters on the other side, it makes you realise that there's only one choice really, and that is to be sensible, pragmatic, and vote for the right of centre party of your choice. Now, if you like this video, and you think I'm onto something as always, comment, like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. You have a good evening, and thank you for watching.